Good morning, everyone. My name is Brian Bacchus, and this is episode 298. And these are my co-hosts. They will introduce themselves.
I'm Jamal Smith.
That's a mouthful over there. And we'll keep going with, she don't want to talk while she's smacking. Then she's not smacking, so we won't have to get that literal response back.
While I am chewing because I do not smack.
Did you just hear me correct myself? Or not? Believe it or not. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's a beautiful Friday outside. I am excited because it's the end of the week. I might be able to get some sleep one of these days of the weekend. How about you guys?
Yeah, I hope you actually do get some sleep, man, because you definitely deserve it.
I have not gotten any sleep forever.
Well, you should. You should get some. Pick some up at the store.
I'm trying. Did you put your little Happy Friday thing up there?
I certainly did not, but I will.
You know, we like to have fun on this show, not just be all serious, but sometimes the show has to be serious because serious things are happening in town and we need to make sure we stay on top of it.
Yep. So fortunately, I don't have any tournaments this weekend, so I'm sure it'll be honey-do list and other things. Exactly. That look right there. That look right. Do it again. That look. Oh, yeah. Right there. I know. Surprise, surprise.
That's good. Congratulations. You don't have to go that. Because even if you do get some honeydews,
that's still around the house.
Oh, exactly. I don't have to drive 2 hours away, hour and a half.
Right. Mm-hmm. And you can be like, all right, honey, I'm going to do it when I get ready.
It is all good.
That's how I am. Look, I'll do it when I muster up the energy.
Yeah, I think there's some whiskey and a cigar in my future.
Yeah, let me know when that happens so that I can, partake in the embarkment. So, welcome to the show, Fire Poppy Project, Lift Altadena, and Andrea Morseberg. Well, appreciate you joining us on Altadena Talks IG. And today we are going to, there's a lot of events this week.
Not that many more than yesterday. So, but there are a lot going on today and tomorrow. There's only one that I've seen for Sunday, and that's for Rodney King. I don't know if you saw that one in remembrance of Rodney King.
Yeah, I think you put it on our stories on IG.
Yeah, I did, but I haven't made the announcement. I'm going to announce it today.
I actually will be attending a black tie event tomorrow. For the Black Freedom Fund. I was invited by Jason. He had an extra ticket. Wanted me to come partake. I guess a Nadrich law firm sponsored a table or something. So,
nice.
I'll go and see what that's all about. Give you guys a nice report when I come back on Monday.
Right.
This is my first time even going to any event that they've done. I mean, I've seen a few of them that they've had, but we've always been so busy with other events. And I think a couple of their events have been outside of the city. I don't normally go to anything outside of Altadena or Pasadena. If it doesn't have anything, I mean, it probably has something to do with Altadena, but I just can't stand LA traffic anymore. I mean, I got to drive over there sometime today and get my registration sticker.
Yeah, the sad part is this: you don't even have to worry about just LA traffic. You got Pasadena, Arcadia, San Gabriel Valley traffic.
I know Tony has been giving us blow by blow, going past that 605 with the honey dip in the freeway.
Yeah,
so
I actually saw a website.
Was it?
Yeah, but yesterday now, my understanding was the last day for the daytime. It will begin Tuesday at nighttime because that was lanes 3 and 4. Yeah. And then number 1 and 2 are being done starting Tuesday night through, I guess, all next week at nighttime after 8 p.m. So
Well, that means traffic is going to be horrendous after 8. Because it usually ends at 8.
Exactly. So then they'll let people buy until.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
We tried. We tried to deal with it, but alas, it's inevitable.
What you got going this weekend, Tony?
Tomorrow, I'll be heading out early. I'm going to, what city is it in? Somewhere in the valley off the 118. But it's Cali Worship Center, which is Erica and Warren Campbell, their church, because she hosts this event called Laugh, Cry, Heal. And I went last year, which was the first one, and it was phenomenal. And so the second one is this year, Laugh, Cry, Heal, LA 25. So I'm doing the brunch first, which is at 10. And then I think the program, the actual, event is from, I think, 11 to 4. And then in the evening, I got to come home, get changed, and go back that way, but to Pasadena, because I'm going to the Ruby Bridges, that dinner that Brennan Lamar put on at the Hilton, Pasadena tomorrow. And it's going to be really nice. The NAACP has this fancy dinner happening. I said to Brennan, what's the attire? He said black tie. I was like, I am not wearing
That's the same one I'm going to.
Okay. So that's tomorrow night at 6. So I'll probably show up, fashionably late about 6:15, because by the time I leave the valley at 4, get home and change, it'll take a minute. But yeah, so that's from 6 to, I don't know, I think it's 9 or 10 or 11 or something. I don't know. So, yep, those are my events for, who is calling me? Tomorrow.
Nice.
But at least it'll be a nice weekend. No rain, not too cold.
Just wind.
Right.
A lot of wind in certain locations.
Batten down the hatches.
It's funny.
Hi, Marcus Hightower. Happy Friday. Hi, Marcus Betts. Happy. Oh, we got the Marcuses on today. Happy Friday.
That's right.
Hi, Andrea Morseberg. Andrea or Andrea? Some of them are like, it's Andrea, not Andrea. I know some.
Well, if you were back in the Valley girl days, it was Andrea.
Well, yeah, there's Andrea, and Andrea. And I've been told when I called somebody Andrea, she was like, it's Andrea, not Andrea. I'm like, okay.
I know, that's why I always ask you how you pronounce your name.
And then Lift Altadena. Hi there. Fire Poppy Project joined. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Glad you're here. So, besides what we're doing this weekend, what are we chatting about today? Mainly the events happening. There's like a ton of events happening tomorrow.
I know. Like it's March Madness.
Is that this weekend too?
No, that's this month. March Madness.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but they usually start stuff on the weekends, right?
Well, they go the whole thing, the qualifying, and then they start to do a lot of it on the weekends because of the fact that that's when most people can watch. But yeah, I've been putting that hashtag March Madness because our March has been mad. We've been crazy busy with all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So.
Got my green juice back.
Oh, watch out.
You know what? It's a trip because yesterday and the day before I didn't have any. And I was so off, you guys. I was like, ugh. So this morning I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make some green juice. And I did, and I'm so happy. So is my body. I gotta go join the gym this weekend too.
Because I'm happy.
There we go.
I'll be up at the what's today? Friday. So not this week, but next Monday. I mean, Monday the 16th through Thursday the 19th. I'll be in Vegas at the ASD Marketplace. Basically looking for ways to get our gear for our nonprofit made for cheap. because that's where everyone goes to sell their, blanks and stuff like that for crazy cheap. You can buy 20 pair of sunglasses for $8 a box, and it's crazy. So I've been going to this for about the last 7 years. They always got nice stuff in it. They got I think it used to be 3 rooms at the LA convention, Las Vegas Convention Center, but I think they've shrunk it down to 2. So
really,
well, it was during the pandemic. The one they didn't have it, I think, that year, and they have it twice a year. So, but I usually go there and film and go live and show people how they can get, stuff for their grocery stores or their liquor stores or their little 99-cent stores or something. Because they sell the stuff that, if you buy it for $1 in the Dollar Tree, then it costs 10 cents, 15 cents someplace else. So this is the spot where you go to get those types of connections. So I'll be up there checking it out. Besides, that would be considered like my little vacation too.
Absolutely.
Because I need one badly.
Well, that's what we've been talking about, man. You deserve it for sure.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to take advantage of like any spas they got up there because I am, oh my God, body is aching, legs swelling, all kinds of stuff. I'm sitting in chairs too much. Gotta get out of these chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a year of sitting in a chair. That's as long as I've ever sat for something. Crazy. But you persevere for you, Altadena. Keep you encouraged so you will come back and build. And from what we've been seeing, and I think we continue this discussion from yesterday, is that we are seeing a lot of homes being built back. And I'm excited about that because that means that people are going to start coming back. That means restaurants will start getting patronized again. That means foot traffic will happen again. We had a year of what are we going to do and how are we going to figure it out, to the path has been laid and now we just need to follow it. So,
and I'm glad that people are actually doing that. We kind of figured it was going to be a trickle of people at the very beginning. What that first house that was completed was by, wasn't a lady, she was already an architect, knew what was going on,
this is Hastings Ranch.
Yeah. And she had the stuff rebuilt real quick, but slowly but surely, more and more people were going to start following the process. The shock was going to lessen enough for them to move forward. So that's a beautiful thing. I think and hope that people get some healing each step of the way. Like, as they, just like E-Dub, he when he hit me up talking about how, earlier his foundation was being done. And then he just hit me up a couple days ago that his roof is being put on. I'm sure that's got to uplift his spirit and anybody as they get, each step of the rebuild process done. So that's a beautiful thing. And as I told him, I can't wait for the housewarming. So that'll be fun.
Man, we're going to be some fat cats.
I was going to say, I think we have several housewarmings that we'll be going to as people get their homes rebuilt. Tony, you're frozen? Oh, there you are.
No, I'm not frozen.
You were for a second.
I wasn't. Maybe on your end, but no, I'm good. I'm sitting here quiet and laughing.
You're good now. Mm-hmm. You're laughing.
I'm laughing because I just logged on to Facebook, and people don't vet anything apparently that they do. I see a post that you were tagged in an hour ago, Brian, by someone that was selling these super boxes. And now there's a post he put up that says, if you have a super box and you're using internet providers' modems, is viewing your super box as a threat and interrupting or shutting down your internet service. Option 1, try using a VPN. Option 2, getting your own modem. Someone with more computer knowledge might have other suggestions. Brian Bacchus, can you mature any suggestions?
They didn't call me out. Who is it?
Right, but you have been selling these things like get rid of your cable, get rid of your streaming, get rid of get the super box. I pay one price, and now there's some threats. So I just say for people, please vet everything. If it's, this is my hustle, buy this from me, whatever. Contractors, I've been on up early and vetting contractors or so-called contractors. Actually, for 2 days, I've been getting calls about people. What about this one? They said, and finding out they don't even have the websites they say they have. They don't have licenses. They don't, like, it is almost unbelievable, the shenanigans that people will go through to make a little bit of money. But they don't care about their reputation or whether they're being honest or have integrity or anything. That kind of stuff burns me to my core, because y'all know I'm like, let me be honest, let me walk in integrity, and so when I see these things, that's why when you said, was I frozen, Jamal? Even if I was on your guys' side, I was sitting here like this.
She was like this.
I was laughing to myself like, these shenanigans. If it, what's that saying? If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, something, or if it's too good to be true,
it probably is. Gotta be a cow.
Yeah, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, or whatever. I'm just like, anywho, that's my rant for the day. I'm sorry.
Well, just so people know, the Super Box is a box that is like a how am I gonna describe this?
It's like an unlocked cell phone, but
it reminds me of the on TV boxes. Remember back in the day, you had to push this code in the top to pop it in, and then you had the cable for the day. So the difference here, though, is it's made up of a whole bunch of people that have opened up their channels to be dedicated to one channel. So, like, say there's 10 people overseas and each one is doing something. They're like, this one's showing HBO, this one's showing Cinemax, this one's showing Stars. And instead of you going to their location, you're clicking on what's showing in the box, which is actually streaming from their location. So it's funny when you're watching certain movies on the box, you'll see foreign subtitles, which means that they bootleg the movie overseas. And then they're streaming it on their channel and you're picking it up from your box. So the best bet for you, if you do have a box, is like E-Dub said, or whoever, E-Dub, put a VPN on it. That way it doesn't show your location. The problem with having a VPN is sometimes it could be slower than your main internet.
It could be the reason why stuff doesn't show, though, too.
Right. Yeah. So you kind of, it's like a 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. You know, whatever choice you make,
it's gonna have some issues.
Yeah. So
ain't nothing perfect.
No.
And I use the proper
especially
English.
when you ain't paying for it.
Ain't nothing perfect. That's
ain't
right.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing perfect.
Look,
Sorry,
the difference between free not perfect and paid not perfect is that you can complain about the paid not perfect.
Of course.
And get a credit with the free. You
right, because if you go to your homeboy that sold you the box for $200, he's gonna be like, "Oh no, you better figure it out."
He's not even gonna answer your call.
Hello. Right.
He know what you call it about.
Right.
That's funny.
Hey, I knew an electrical engineer back in the day who built his own on TV. Like he literally got the diodes and all that kind of stuff and built his own and was connected to it. That was some dopeness right there.
Oh, I'll tell you some dopeness.
And it worked.
I tagged on my neighbors on TV back in 1980, and I got busted. And my father didn't even give me a whooping because he was like, "How did you even figure that out? That's not even something I showed you." And I'm like, I just like to tinker. I mean, I was the type of kid that would take apart the stereo and better have it put back together before my mom come home, because she's gonna go right to her stack of records, and that's the first thing
she wanted to use it.
Right. So one day she came home and I hadn't got it and put back together, and she said, "I'm gonna leave this house and go to Sears." And when I come back, like I didn't even get a whooping that day. You know, certain things, they just looked at me and go, "We have created something that we don't even understand." So we're not going to like discourage him from being this way. But however, put it back to where we can use it. I'm the kind of person that would take apart the washer because I'm like, why is it making that noise? I just want to see. I don't know anything about washers.
I only do that when I gotta fix it.
Well, we had to fix it. It's making a noise, but back in 1980, 81,
before YouTube videos.
Wow, before.
You guys know I have a weekly meeting at 10:35, so I'll be popping off and then I'll pop back in if you all are still here. But I got about 5 minutes and I have to pop in.
Well, when you pop off, we'll do the announcements. That's how we'll work that.
Cool beans.
We'll leave no stone unturned.
None. None.
But I'm just happy that we are almost 2 episodes away from episode 300.
Here's the thing. 300.
I can't even say what 300. What's 100 in Spanish?
I don't know. I don't even know what 300 is. All I think of is when I hear 300, I think of Sparta. The movie 300.
It is 300. That's what it is. 300. If I pronounced that right, I hope I did.
Well, there you go. We need to have some, what do you call that? Simulcast in Spanish. Actually, I think you can now actually have things translated from like a podcast into different languages now.
And it's Dri Schwa in Pashto.
Pashto.
And it is.
I know, but why did you pick that language?
It's Trecento in Italian. Trecento. Jamaican patois. It's just 300. It's the same in patois.
Well, how do they say it? You got your 300, man.
Tree.
We
got 300
in Japanese. I was scrolling to find my French because I don't remember that either. Trois cents in French. Okay, that's enough of a
lesson.
Language lesson today. But it's, what did I say? Uno, dos, 300 in Spanish. Y'all know I did not take Spanish in high school. I took French. Because I was like, why do I have to take Spanish? I live here where enough people speak Spanish. That was my logic back then. But I'm thankful for Google Translate.
Right.
Because then you really don't have to know anything. You could just go there like I just did. When it comes to languages. All right, well, I will pop off and let you all get busy with the announcements.
All right, Tony, well, it was a pleasure to have you on today, as usual. We really enjoy your presence and the sarcastic banter that you provide on occasions.
Toodaloo. I will see you all either later or not. Depends on how long my
I'll definitely see you tomorrow, so.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go off of the thing and go on silent because then I don't have to fully log back on if my meeting is like 5. So, toodaloo.
Peace. And I'm glad we got rid of her. Oh my God. I hope she's not listening because I know she can hear everything we're saying. You're muted unless you wanted to be muted. Oh, both of them are on the phone call. Okay. Well, let's put the focus on me. I don't ever get to really come at you guys and talk to you like I want to. But I just want to let you know that we are adding another streaming channel to our repertoire, which will be on TikTok. You know, we got a lot of people that are starting to get on TikTok now. We're going to start off going on my TikTok since it's established. And then I don't know what the criteria would be to allow Altadena Talks TikTok to go live. But we will figure that out as we always do. We're working on something else that we've been working on for about a year called Disaster Voices Lab. it's a prototype that we've come up with to create a step-by-step path for people to do when they have a disaster in their neighborhood or city or state. This will also have a wiki to it so that it will be, and we also create a school community as well so that, you'll be able to go there to get started, and we'll tell you what type of equipment to get. If you aren't able to get this equipment, we are putting together a kit that you can order from Amazon that will have affiliate links so that, every time you buy one of the products, we'll get a credit for it. This is a sort of like a fundraiser for us when we, for our, donation status for our nonprofit to keep it going. So anything that we do is basically based on, Altadena Talks Foundation and its programs. Altadena Talks Podcast, which is its own entity, but is a program under the nonprofit, because that's the only way we could actually, get funding for it. So we have a few programs that are going to launch in June, getting all the particulars together for them. And hopefully when June comes and we'll have enough volunteers to get these programs off the ground and the sponsorship, we will be able to bring you what you haven't seen already, which is programs for youth, programs for our older residents. And when I say older, I'm talking about older than me. I'm 60, almost 60, not 60 yet. But yeah, so that's basically where we at. I don't know if Jamal, are you back yet? Or are you still, looks like he's still busy. So, you're on mute though.
I'm back.
There you go. Well, there you go. I thought I saw you making some kind of joke.
I had a kiddo giving me a call, so, I had to take
that. Oh, no
that
worries. That's why, I fill in the banter when possible.
Yeah.
And, I guess, are you ready to jump into the fray of the announcements?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's getting his neck ready. He's like, yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, I mean, suppose. We got to do the 300 announcements.
I know, huh?
I'm trying to decide where to start. I'm not going to do the whole sheboing boing. I'll do the Callisis.
Just one for tomorrow and Sunday.
I'm going to do the Callisis Mortgage Fund. I just think since they changed it so significantly.
Again?
Huh?
They changed it again?
No. Just when they did it originally.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me remove this one. And then, I mean, it's, it's significance from 3 months to 12 months. That's big. All right, here we go. Hello. As I indicated, we will go ahead and start with this particular announcement, the Callisis Mortgage Fund. They made some significant changes earlier last month, and this basically is now providing 12 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum of $100,000. The funds don't have to be repaid. It's free to apply. And if you do get the grant, it goes directly to your mortgage servicer. Now, you do still have to apply, and eligibility requirements are as follows. Your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to either the Eaton or Palisades fire or any other qualified disaster from the 1st of January of 23 through the 8th of January of 25. In addition, you must have owned and occupied your home, and it can be up to 4 units on the property, and also meet the combined income limits of $281,400. That specifically is for Eaton Palisades. However, if there are any other qualified disasters there and you're outside of LA County, there are different income limits. So definitely check that out. Also be prepared to provide your proof of income, homeowners insurance or FEMA claims, utility bills, bank statements, and mortgage statements. To actually apply, though, you go to the website, callisismortgagefund.org, and you can get telephone assistance with the application by calling 800-501-0019 Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can also get in-person assistance by going to the One Stop Rebuilding Center at 1825 Sawtelle Boulevard in LA, or to the Altadena Community Center at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. And those locations are available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, as a reminder, Sunday morning at 2 a.m., or some people consider that Saturday night, but either way, 2 a.m., the clocks jump forward. So we go to daylight saving times, we spring forward. So 2 becomes 3. Just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. We lose that hour. Make sure for all those manual clocks, you set them an hour ahead before you go to bed, like your microwave, your stove, or if you have a wind up or something like that, or digital that's not connected to the internet. And also, a lot of times people check their batteries on their smoke detectors at this time. So just keep that in mind. Also, we're expecting a lot of wind in a lot of locations in SoCal. So just in case, you're somewhere and there's some fallen trees or down power lines, definitely call 911. First and foremost, make sure everything is good. And then, if you're in Pasadena, it happens. There's several numbers you can call. One is 626-744-7311, or you can go to the cityofpasadena.net/CSC to get some assistance. All right, but just be careful out there. Might not hit us too much, but if you go, I think, to the valley and Riverside and up in the mountains, it's going to be pretty bad. And then the emergency rent relief program phase 2 is currently going, and it's going to end on the 11th of March of this year. What's being provided is up to $15,000 per unit, and it's going to be used for past due rent, utilities, and housing related expenses. Now, the thing that's different about this one, or this phase, is that tenants can now apply directly for emergency relief. To actually apply for this, you want to go to lacountyrentrelief.com. And also today from 5 to 6:30 is Together We Thrive's free farmers market. It goes, like I said, 5 to 6:30 or until supplies last. The location is 3541 Brandon Street. Brandon. In Pasadena. And again, from what I've heard, this is a pretty good farmers market, so check it out. Excuse me. And then also today, there is Soda Soul Solution and Jazzy Jam for Empowerment's Marching Forward First Friday event in Pasadena. It's happening tonight from 7 to 11 p.m. at the water cooler room, which is located at the Paseo, which is 300 East Colorado Boulevard. This is in Suite 150 in Pasadena. Join them for an ultimate evening, an intimate evening filled with good vibes and a touch of therapeutic social emotional harmony. It is free admission, and it's first come, first serve, and donations are welcome. If you'd like to participate or go there, please RSVP by sending an email to info@jazzyjamfoремpowerment.org. And if you have questions, you can reach out 626-755-3057. What is happening outside? Here's your flyer, B.
Yeah, so today's the day from noon till sold out. That's in about an hour and 15 minutes. You need to go ahead and get your orders put in for the barbecue dinners, rib and chicken. It's going to be located at 1742 North Summit Avenue. I believe that's... I'm trying to remember where that is. It's over there by... Fane Church, I believe. Okay. So you can pre-order Call Kathy 626-644-7487 or Peanut 626-831-3586. They have their Cash App, Zelle, and Instagram QR codes up there. Combo dinners are 30, rib and chicken dinners are 25, ribs 20. So go ahead and get your orders in. I haven't ordered mine yet. I'll probably do it afterwards, but yeah, I think that's what I might be doing for lunch today.
I heard that, and it is like a block behind Fame.
Oh, okay. So then there you go.
Yeah, right up the street from Octavia E. Butler School. Used to be Washington. Yeah,
I like to give people landmarks because, you know, we don't have any more up in Altadena.
Right. Unfortunately, Pasadena's still there. That's a good thing, though. Definitely. So thank you for that, B.
No worries.
So Dina Heels also is going to have a free yoga event guided by Kaylin Wright. This is happening tomorrow. Doors open at 9 with the class beginning at 9:15. This is also at the Paseo Outdoor Mall, which again is 300 East Colorado Boulevard. This one is in Suite 151, though, in Pasadena. They do say yoga mats are provided and walk-ins are welcome. To RSVP, go ahead and go to bit.ly/D as in Dina, H as in heels -yoga. All right, My Tribe Rise is having a rebuild summit happening at Alta Design Works tomorrow from 11 to 5 p.m. Alta Works is at 409 East Woodbury Road in Altadena. They're going to talk about where to start, process, roadmap, resources, next step guidance for homeowners beginning the rebuild journey. It's a free community event and open to the public. So definitely check that out if this information sounds informative to you. Also tomorrow is the Rebuilding and Recoveries workshop, the latest one put on by Neighborhood Housing Services and Restore the Legacy LA Coalition. It's happening from 10 to 3 p.m. at the Collaboratory, which is 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena, right down the street from the previous event. Space is limited, so please scan the QR code to register. And if you do have questions, please reach out to 213-381-2862. Also tomorrow, in this particular case, it'll be from 11 to 1 p.m. At Fair Oaks Burger is the reimagined Charles White Park play area. It's a community workshop. There's going to be some fun stuff going on. But they also are allowing, the community to voice their opinion about how they would like Charles White Park to be reimagined. So if you'd like additional information, please scan the QR code. And it is for all ages, no RSVPs required, and lunch will be provided while supplies last. And for those, if I didn't read the address, those don't know where Fair Oaks Burger is, it's 2560 Fair Oaks Avenue. Also tomorrow will be the 1-year anniversary of Altadena Cars and Coffee. It's from 8 to 10 p.m. at the Bulgarini, which is 749 East Altadena Drive. For those who need another landmark, it's where the old Rite Aid used to be, that big parking lot across from the sheriff's station. This again is the 1-year anniversary, and it's probably going to be the biggest ever that they've had. So this will probably be a nice event for you to attend. Let me move this over here real quick. All right, cool. Now on Sunday, the 8th, there's going to be a Rodney King event happening from 2 to 5 p.m. at 2530 Lincoln Avenue. There's going to be resources, food, and music. Now, the snippet says, raised in Altadena, Rodney King's life is woven into the fabric of our community. In his honor, a commemorative plaque will be presented hosted by Laura King, daughter of Rodney King and executive director of the Rodney King Foundation, as they gather to reflect, remember, and recommit to the values his life calls us to uphold. His famous words, "Can we all get along?" continue to echo, urging us toward unity, accountability, and collective care. So again, this Sunday, from 2 to 5 at 2530 Lincoln Avenue in Altadena. Man, it's a trip. It's been 35 years since that event.
Yeah, I know. Back in 2020, when George Floyd got killed, we did a podcast on it, and we had Juan King, his brother, come on, as well as a person that was born, born during that time. Mm-hmm. He was 28, and so that was a pretty informative podcast. And back then it was 28 years.
Right.
Now
it's 35. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not a whole lot has changed, and that's a sad thing.
No, you're right. We gotta make the change.
Oh, exactly. So the Black Excellence in Art exhibit is still going, and it started last month, Black History Month, and will continue through the 28th of March, in which case there will be the exhibition closing event. It will be happening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. With words from the artist. But until that event, you can still go to the Eden Fire Collaboratory or Collaborative at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena to look at the art. It is still on display there, and from what I understand, it's a very nice, display. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. And then lastly, we are going to talk about the Masters of Taste, which is the premier food festival happening on the 19th of April from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Rose Bowl Stadium. All proceeds, I was informed, all proceeds, not some, are actually benefiting the Union Station Homeless Services, which we know their local branch in Pasadena has contributed and participated significantly in the recovery effort. And it also still has some stuff on their page, ushs.org, for those who are still in need. So definitely check that out. Now, for those who don't know what the Masters of Taste is, it's the food festival that brings together the region's most talented chefs, restaurants, wineries, breweries, and spirit brands for one unforgettable evening at the Rose Bowl Stadium. The QR code takes you to the page for you to buy your tickets. And again, it seems like a very nice event. I had some pictures up there that I'll show probably next week that Marcus had shared with me from, I believe it was last year's or the year before, and it looks like it's pretty fun, and it is definitely on the field and a whole lot of different booths, and it looks like real good food. So with that, I'm done. We're in a ton, but there's still a lot going on, and they all seem to be going on simultaneously, at least 3 or 4 of them at the same time. It's bananas.
You know what? I'm glad to see it, though. I'd rather see too many than not enough.
Yeah, because I want to let you guys know it's a little bit more of a struggle now for me to find stuff that's happening locally. Now, we already know that the media, as they do, because they can't stay here the whole time, but when stuff is fresh and new, they're here, but we knew they were going to leave. And as we knew the activities were going to actually slow down, but I'm really noticing that they've slowed down significantly, and maybe it's just that people aren't posting them in the same locations that they used to, but it's a little more of a struggle to find stuff. So hopefully all this stuff continues. And as we talk about putting together more events, maybe we'll be able to add to this, stuff that we talk about.
Well, one good thing, one plus point is that as Altadena Talks IG account is, we follow a lot of the groups who have been doing things in the community, and we have a lot of people follow us that are new to the community that are actually doing things in the community. So that is usually our resource for grabbing events. If you have an event that has something to do with Altadena, mind you, not being a builder, because we vet those unless you're having a public event. We will announce your public event because it's in the public already anyway. But in regards to you as a builder coming on to the podcast, we do vetting and go through a vetting process. And we will probably end up having that vetting process now put into a form so that you can go in and fill out your information. It makes it easier for us so we don't have to take so long to vet you.
Yeah,
and then that way, you can get on the show quicker. So I think Tony's still on our meeting, and I think we don't really have much to talk about. It's been 45 minutes in.
Before we go, I do want to give a shout out, something that, to kind of piggyback on what you're saying regarding our IG. We do have a few people that have that share stuff, with us, like Heavenly, Altadena Rising, Denise B, Sharia Moore, Juicy does, Home of King and Queens, Altadena Collective, a bunch of folks. So My Tribe Rise, there are
Neighborhood
Savants. So that is a nice place. So we do multiple things with the IG. A lot of stuff that we put on our stories, but those are temporary. They don't stay up there the whole time. So if there's something that we find that we'd like, I oftentimes will repost it. The challenge is you don't usually see that in our regular feed. Like if you go to our page and look for stuff that's there, it's not there on the main post. You have to click over a couple to see the repost, but they're there. But you can also, like B said, forward us stuff via IG, just like the folks that I listed below have done. And I know I missed a few, but continue to do that. And that way we can kind of share stuff, and we forward things to them as well. So.
And also, if it's something that's really good and it's for the community, you can send us a collaboration request so that we can actually put it on our page along with you putting it on your page. The more people that collaborate with an event or a post, the more reach it gets.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely, don't really tag us, more like collaborate with us. That way our audience can actually see it. And we will cross the audiences across each other. So.
Yep, makes sense. Okay.
Well, we are at that final moment of ending the week. This is, what week is this now? This is 10th week of the year. So we've had 50. Is it about the 10th week? Should be. Let's see, 5, 9, 10. Yeah. 10th week of the show.
God,
for the 10th week of the year.
For 2026.
So we've gotten 10 times 5, so that's 50 podcasts already this year.
It's crazy.
That was not really, because we ended at 263 on New Year's Eve. So we're now at 36 for the year. So hey,
I love it.
5 times 7
for you, Altadena. This is just for you. It's fun though. I kind of enjoy it. It's good stuff. So hopefully everybody has an amazing rest of your Friday, an amazing weekend. Do something fun. If it's related to Altadena and it gives you some joy or you help some folks out, share it. Let us know. Kind of hop on the show or send us some messages when we tune in next week. And we look forward to hearing from you. And I guess we will see you next week. You good with that? Peace out, y'all.